Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kanisha. So glad that you're here today for this pretty cool video. So if you don't already know, the lovely Jaclyn Hill created a tag of her ride or die beauty products. That's just the best tag ever because it gets all of us talking about what products we love and which ones have just like stood the test of time, and specifically which ones perform the way you want them to perform and they never let you down. They are your ride or die folks. Sorry about that. The primer that has made it to my holy grail list is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the mattifying version. This is it here. I absolutely love this primer. Now, in the winter, I don't always do a mattifying primer. Occasionally I will. If I'm gonna be out for an extended period of time, I definitely wanna go ahead and kind of make sure everything stays in place because I do get a little bit oily in my T-zone. So this always performs. It will block out any oil that you have on your face, and I love that about it. I don't use this all over my face, but I definitely use it in my T-zone where I tend to get a little more oily. So my favorite primer, Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer mattifying version. So when we get to the next step, which is foundation, I had a little bit of an interesting go deciding which one. There are several foundations that I love, but if we want to stick to products that always do what you want them to do no matter what the situation, I have to go with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and this is the color 5N2 Amber Honey. I am wearing it today. It's the foundation that I have on today, and ignore me playing with all this here today. I'm just trying something out. But anyway, I absolutely adore this foundation. This is it here. It is such a great foundation. Now, I will say the only downside to this foundation, it does not come with this pump. I purchased this pump separately from MAC. So the full name is the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, which is absolutely true. When you put this on, it is on. It is not going anywhere. This foundation is beautiful. I photographed with it. I've had no troubles with it. It has a huge range of colors, which is so amazing. And the way they do their color system is really impressive in the sense that it goes in numbers. So like I said, I'm in the shade 5, but they have a 5W, they have a 5 neutral, or W is warm. They have a warm shade, they have a neutral shade, they have a cool shade. So they really have kind of covered a large spectrum of folks with this good old foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. Love it. Next on the list is going to be concealer. And you guys know what I'm about to say. I mean, because honestly, I think I've only used 2 concealers on my channel the entire time I've been here on YouTube. And the one that I have to go with, the one who takes it for the win, is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer here. I absolutely love this concealer. Typically, I wear the shade Caramel, but NARS is so fly. They have released several new shades, some of them warmer, some of them deeper, I think there's 6 or 7 new shades. So I went ahead and picked up the shade Chestnut, which is medium dark 2.5, and Caramel is medium dark 2. So this one is just a little bit warmer, peachier in consistency, in color than Caramel. So I absolutely love it, especially in these summer months when, again, I'm just a little bit more tan. This is, natural's not the word. It's not quite as bright as Caramel for me, so I absolutely love it. So for the win, NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Chestnut. 2 of the categories that she listed were under eye setting powder and face powder. And I have to admit, for both of these categories, my ride or die product would be the NARS Translucent Crystal Powder in the pressed version. I love it. I probably shouldn't even show y'all because it's so kind of ratty. But this is just a clear powder. You don't even really get anything picked up on it. when you put your finger into it. And it's just a beautiful setting powder. What I love about it is I can set my under eye with it, and then I can just go right on and set my whole face with it. So I think this is why this one is definitely my favorite powder. I definitely use other under eye setting powders, but I have to use them at certain times. Like my Laura Mercier translucent powder, I use that more in the summertime, more in warmer climates. If it's gonna be a warm environment that I'm in, I'll go ahead and use that. But I can't really use it in the wintertime because it's a little too dry and under my eyes. There's other ones that I do love under my eyes, but I can't use them on my whole face, even though they're translucent powder. This one I can use any time of the year, whole face, under eye, it doesn't matter. NARS once again for the win. My favorite bronzer, I had to work a little harder to kind of come up with an answer for this question. Now, I've loved several bronzers for several different reasons, tried a bunch of different ones, but the one I must say has really stolen my heart right now. I've decided to share that one with you. I will admit this bronzer is a little bit pricey, but it's well worth the money. And this is the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer. So pretty there. I'll try not to blind you there. The packaging is just gorgeous. And then this is the product here. Now I have color number 7. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. It is the one that I'm wearing today. Just about, let me look, almost all of these products I have on my face today. So this is the bronzer that I'm wearing today. It's just a very nice way to warm up your skin complexion, give you a little bit more dimension to the face while adding a little bit of like sun-kissed. So it's not overly red. It's mostly neutral with like just a hint of red, just to give you a little sun-kissed feature. So I absolutely love this one. I do admit it is a little pricey, it is an investment, but I think it's absolutely worth it. That is the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer and number 7. If you have watched my channel for any length of time, you know I love a good highlight. I love several highlights. I love to layer highlights. But in the sake of time and really just kind of condensing it down to really your ride or die products, I have to say my favorite highlight is from Becca Cosmetics in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, and it's Champagne Pop. This one is just such a pretty peachy gold that it's super flattering on my skin tone. Now it's a highlight. I mean, this is what I have on today, and this is it. Like, it's not layered with anything, it's just that. So it's a serious highlight, but you can sheer it down, you can pack it on. It's a little versatile, and it's not so yellow gold, because I don't love yellow golds. I have to kind of work myself into it, but I find that they're flattering too on my skin. But the peachy gold and Champagne Pop, hands down, is the winner. So I absolutely love that highlight. Y'all know I do. You knew this was coming. It's from MAC Cosmetics, and it is a blush Sweet as Cocoa. This is it here. Now I'll give you a little swatch. There we go. So pretty. It's such a pretty color. It's the blush that I have on today, and I love it because it's a neutral blush. It's something that I can really have a smoky eye, or like today I have a lot going on this lid, but it doesn't compete with the rest of your makeup. So you can definitely wear it with a nude lip and a smoky eye, or a bright lip and a simple eye, whatever. It's just it's a very versatile blush. So I happen to love it. So that is MAC Cosmetics Sweet as Cocoa. The mascara that I love the most, because it wears really well. It doesn't transfer under my eyes. I can build layer on top of layer on top of layer. It separates beautifully, gives me volume and length. It just does everything you want a mascara to do. And that is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes Mascara. That is it here. And it is just such a great mascara. It has my most favorite type of wand. This kind of bushy, natural hair fiber wand. It doesn't hurt my eyes to put it on. I can definitely, like I said, build it up. Put on some earlier in the day, build it up later in the afternoon. It's perfect for that. The wand just gets into my lower lashes really well. I love this mascara. I don't know. I thought I loved a lot of other mascaras until I tried that one. So right now, that one is reigning supreme in my life. Let's talk about some eyeshadows. This one was super difficult, and full disclosure, my favorite eyeshadow palette is one that I curated myself. So there are a bunch of different shadows in it. I've talked about it in a previous video. I can link that down below. And I love it. Like, it has neutrals, it has browns, it has the black, it has shimmery colors, it has, you know, bright colors, it has something for a couple different smoky eyes. Like, I absolutely love that palette, but it will be not easy to replicate that because you got to find what works for you. So I decided to go with a pre-made palette. And this is the Melt Cosmetics stack, and Rust is the color. And when you receive the Melt stack, it comes like this. Definitely newer to my collection, but it is right up my alley amongst all the things that I love in an eyeshadow palette. And the thing I love most in the eyeshadow palette is to have some versatile, warm shades that really perform well. They give you transition colors, deeper colors, layer colors, and this does all of that. So it comes with actually 5 pans of colors, and they're rather large. So you have the color Antique, which is a beautiful peachy shade. You have the color Classic, which is a gorgeous yellow vanilla shade. Then you have Rubbish, love that word, which is this beautiful mustard brown shade, beautiful in the crease, love that. Then you have Rust, which is this beautiful, just rusty, dark shade. I'm sorry, my camera does not want to focus right now. Beautiful, beautiful rusty brown shade. And then the last color is Rot, which is a beautiful deep brown shade. I absolutely love this stack. It's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today to kind of do this cut crease sort of look. Soft cut crease, nothing too serious. But Melt Cosmetics, love, love, love this stack of colors. And it's super compact and tiny and perfect for traveling. So I definitely will be traveling for this on my upcoming trips this year. So love that. The last category in eyes are lashes. And again, we have a lot of choices. It's hard to kind of pick one, but I definitely wanted to go ahead and pick the one that I wear the most. They're the lashes that I have on today, and they're the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. There we go. Just a super winged out, fluttery, simple lash. Really thin lash band to make for easy application. They're super comfortable to wear. I do tend to clip these a little bit on the outer edges to make them a little more comfortable and wearable for my eye shape, and just kind of customize them a little bit. The Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. My favorite lipstick ever, hands down, is from NARS, and it is the NARS Audacious lipstick line. And they have several colors, and I'm super excited because I hear they're coming out with new shades for fall, so that's so exciting to me. But my favorite color from this line, hands down, is Machio. And as you can tell, I've used quite a bit of it. It's such a beautiful shade. It is just gorgeous. I will swatch it on my hand for you guys. It's just a beautiful, bright fuchsia pink color. It is just so stinking pretty. And this just, again, it's a ride or die product. When I want a bright lip and I want it to last and I want it to be metro booming, I go for this one. This is it. My favorite liquid lipstick is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Veronica. This is it here. I will go ahead and give you a swatch. It is just one of my most perfect nude shades. It is mauve with a little bit of brown, and it's just beautiful. this formula wears really, really well. It doesn't dry me out completely. Like, I get a good long wear out of it. And it's just one of my favorite formulas of a lipstick. So, favorite liquid lipstick, Veronica from NARS. And I'm fairly sure that that's back in stock. So, if you guys want to check it out, you should be able to get your hands on it. So, the last two products are very interesting to me because the question was, or the suggestion was, what is your favorite lip gloss? And I previously was not a lip gloss lover. Like, I have lip glosses, but they're just not, or weren't, my go-to thing. But now, since I've been really finding products that make for a really nice nude lip on my complexion, I found that lip glosses have been very, very useful into making sure that I don't have the dead look, you know, kind of spices up your nude lip a little bit. So the two that I love the most, again, from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, these lip glosses are pretty pigmented, so I actually don't top these over other products. I typically just wear this alone. And this is in the color Kristen. And so this is it here. And I'll show you a swatch on my hand. It's not that much different. I mean, it is, but it's in that same family as Veronica. Just mauve prettiness, and this is more of has more of a pink to it than Veronica. And it's just beautiful. These glosses smell really nice. They wear really nicely, and they're not too thick. I don't like a super thick gloss, and these are a perfect consistency, so I love them. So the last product that I want to talk about kind of more in a beauty category today is finishing spray. And hands down, my favorite finishing spray ever, I will not ever be without it, is the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. This is it here. This is just the best finishing spray I've ever tried. There's really nothing to talk about it. Skindinavia actually makes a bunch of different setting sprays. They make the Urban Decay one, and I believe they also make the L'Oreal one. So my thoughts were, why bother getting these other imposters when I can go to the original? And that is the Skindinavia one. They make a bunch of different kinds. They make one for oily skin. They make kind of the regular one. They make one for brides. They have a bunch of different versions, and I've tried the oil control and this with the regular one here, and I love them both. They're amazing. So that is the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray here. So Jaclyn, to cap off her list of her Ride or Die beauty products, also added onto the list her favorite perfume, which I'll go ahead and share with you today. For my close friends who know me, this has honestly been the fragrance that I've worn the most over the years, and I mean years and years and years. I cannot pronounce it. It is from Hermes, and this is the bottle here. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. I just ate it a little bit, but I don't care. It smells so good. It is my go-to fragrance. Like, if I'm going to a fancier event, if I just want to feel really good, it brings back just good memories of me, like just really getting dolled up and dressed up and going out. So this one is my absolute favorite. The corresponding lotion that goes with it is beautiful as well. I just absolutely love it. And it is from Hermes. I will put the name of it down below because I can't pronounce it, and I'm not going to even try. So I think that about wraps it up. These have been, or are, my Ride or Die beauty products. I absolutely love each and every one of them. It's the only reason I'm sharing it with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know down below if there are any beauty products that you just cannot live without. I want to know all about it. Tell me everything in the comment section down below. And if you have recreated this tag as well, go ahead and let me know down below, because I definitely like to check out your videos as well. So as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so on your way out. It is greatly appreciated. If you like this video, definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you loved it, share it with your friends. I would love to see that. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.